go to my hotel room, and it was in the middle of the night, and I got there, and there was like cops everywhere and fire trucks, and turned out there was a wedding party, and somebody got wasted and threw a vase at somebody else, and this was all happening on my floor. So I've been up for like 24 hours getting to this hotel.
Wake it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marckie P Show. We have another one today. Fun guest, good friend of mine, Cam from Nightride Visuals, VJ extraordinaire to the stars, absolute monster. What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Happy to have you here.
Stoked to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you like hearing yourself in the mic?
I love it. I feel bad for everyone I talked on the phone with. So anybody in the last 25 years that has talked to me on the phone, sorry,
my bad. My bad. Voice not nearly as good as I thought.
No.
That's what I run into all the time.
That's why I don't talk on the mic.
When I watch the show back, I'm like, this is fucking bad. I'm terrible. I sound like shit. What's new?
Always. Nothing. Staying busy, trying to better myself as a person and artist.
Yeah.
Well, as a person, I feel like that makes me sound like a bad person. But
Well, you just did Dry January.
I did Dry January, yeah, and I
You
succeeded. Dude.
did.
We didn't touch any drop alcohol for 31 days.
I don't know what that's like.
Yeah,
I've been drunk since birth.
Yeah, it was not easy.
There was no way I'm doing Dry January.
It was not easy, but we did it, and so today we're just fucking about to go drink in the snowstorm.
That's it. Yeah, we're getting a fucking snowstorm. So we're in here extra early. So that means we can get drunk and never mind. It's a snowstorm. Yeah. We're not getting too drunk.
No, not today.
No.
After.
What's going to be the weapon of choice when you get to the house today, when you break your Dry January spell?
Easy Hennessy.
You're going right to the hen dog?
Hell yeah, dude. I bought 2 bottles before this shit. Fucking put that in the cabinet.
Just a little Hennessy.
Yeah, it was
I mean, that's aggressive. That's an aggressive start.
Yeah, but it's been a month since I haven't drank. So
yeah, that's true.
That Hennessy is maybe some wine.
Crack
wine. I started drinking wine since COVID.
Yeah, you were telling me about like like dollar wine. What's it called? It's called cheap
red wine.
Cheap red wine.
Cheap red wine. That's a plug if you want to.
Get sponsorships.
Dude, fire wine, cheap. It's called cheap red wine.
When you were telling me about that, I'm like, okay, so what's the brand? And you're like, yeah, it's cheap red wine. I'm like, okay, well, what's the brand? Cam.
Dude, funniest like, label.
Cheap red wine.
The label says literally nothing but the cheap red wine.
I mean, that's perfect.
It just says like red whatever.
Just maybe I should create the brand called Cheap Tequila.
Dude, I'll partner with you on that.
Imagine cheap tequila
to the moon.
It's just rubbing alcohol. There's actually no tequila. It's just fucking rubbing. It's just ethanol.
No, that'd be so gross though.
So we've hung out, over the course of the year, brand new year. We've been doing some trivia on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, we Team Honey Bear and Marckie P Show.
Yeah,
so
we're fucking killing it.
We're $25 richer.
We're
Thank you, Nathan.
We're $25 richer. So we played trivia. I am not the world's best at trivia. You are actually better than I thought.
I am decent.
You are good.
I'm not like great, but I'm all right.
You know all of the science questions.
All the science questions.
You suck.
Decent with
You suck at silent movie or music videos.
Suck at silent movie music videos.
Yeah,
so bad with them.
So bad.
But
also you're like, oh, I know this music video. It's my mom's favorite song, and then you just blanked.
Didn't know it, and it was fucking Take on Me.
Yeah,
so,
Take on Me.
Sorry.
So my bad. Sorry, Mom. We are up $25.
Up 25. Up a lot of tequila or a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't taking them. At the time.
Which
so
is
Mark's
gotta be a
up
struggle.
a lot of shots.
This belly, this thick boy belly's got a lot of shots in it.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, because we win every round.
We do.
And then when you tie, you play Mario Kart.
Then boys become men.
Also, something I never knew you were awesome at, Mario Kart.
Let's shout out the Deluxe 8 on the Switch.
Shout out Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
Shout out, because you can't go back. Like, you play it on the Switch.
Yeah.
And then we have to play it on the 64 when you tie.
Yeah, and it's tough.
It's tough.
It goes a lot faster.
We manage.
But we manage.
We win.
We win.
We're the best.
We're like, what, 5 and 7?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
dubs all day.
I lost that one, and, it's because
tough.
my back was broken. So
yeah. So it's
spinal. Spinal.
Is because he put the team on his back the week before.
Yeah, I put the team on my back the week before. Had some back issues the week later, but we're up. We're up $25.
About to be 50 tomorrow.
It is team.
We're coming for you, Paul.
We're coming for you, Paul. Alicia, line those shots up. Those raspberry sorbets. We're coming for.
Yeah, we got to try those. So Alicia, need some.
Hook it up. So let's get right into it, bro. What started you in your path to becoming a VJ?
So
You're going to want to sit closer to the mic, mate.
Yeah. So my junior year of college, started out with a company called Groove Boston out of Woburn.
Yep.
And became really good friends with those guys, and they that started my production world intro. And basically they just do like college tours and like fun shows like that, and different like all sorts of entertainment stuff. So I didn't partner up with them, got in with them, and we started doing that stuff. I became good friends with Nate, who is now part of Nightride too. And
shout out to Nate, because Nate created this logo.
Yeah, I know he did.
This is a Nightride creation.
I keeped that in the Google Drive. I was like, oh shit, what's up? He had the Nightride boys up. So shout out to Nate for that, and Bobby Dutton for taking me in. And became great friends with Nate. And when Nate separated from Groove Boston and came into Nightride, and my senior year of college backed out of Groove Boston because I had to focus on school and pass.
School. Yeah,
school
stuff.
it is. And then when I graduated, Jay hit me up and said, if you would like a job, we can work something out. I hit him up. Me and Nate met one day and sold.
That's it.
Haven't turned the thought back.
Also, you can't. Who can turn Jay down? He's he's a wild man, and you just can't turn Jay down. Mm-mm. You just say yes to Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay would be like, hey man, you want to just run naked through this visual? I'll just make one. You just be like, yeah, I'll just fucking do it. I'll just do it.
You have to.
No problem. You just have to. And then he'll tattoo you right afterwards. Like, you want a tattoo?
Yeah.
Like, what is it going to be? Is it going to be a dick or is it going to be a smiley face? One or the other?
Probably both.
Probably both. Probably both.
I sent it with them and got right on board. They took me in and took me under their wing and trained me to be VJ that I am.
That's sick. I mean, you're a nasty VJ. I mean, the whole Nightride team as a whole, just incredible.
Yeah, the next level guys. Creators. We have an incredible team. We have all creatives, all great VJs. Everybody's keeping it down, holding it down.
Everybody that works for that company is really hardworking too.
Yeah, we have an incredible work ethic.
Yeah,
dudes showing up for anybody else. We support each other. It's huge. We have a group text that we chat shit, help each other out, questions, whole 9 yards. It's like a good family.
It's nice too because when Big Night Live opens, where everybody's running around, lots of things going on, and you guys don't need to push cases. You don't need to do anything except run visuals and make sure the show looks great and show up on time. But Mike Wood and you would just what do you guys need help with? And you'd be pushing cases for 30, 40 minutes.
More than VJs.
It's like more than VJs. Literally, you guys are like that. The whole Nightride crew are team players, just through and through team players.
We strive to be.
What was your first ever gig?
My first ever gig.
And how bad was it?
Oh my god, it wasn't bad, but it was a quinceañera.
And, Are you serious? It was a quinceañera?
Swear to God. Nate called me, told me that I was activated, and it was a quinceañera. So hilarious backstory. They thought it was a Sweet 16. So
isn't that what a quinceañera is, Jesse? Can you?
No, it's for 15-year-olds, I believe.
So it's not a sweet. So it's a Sweet 15.
Jesse, that's what it is, right? Yeah. Okay,
pretty much.
So quinceañera. We were told a Sweet 16 it was Paris themed, so we're doing a bunch of Paris themed stuff, visuals. And I get there, and they're like, yo, it's a quinceañera. And I was like, what the fuck is a quinceañera? And they're like, it is a coming of age for Hispanic people, Spanish people, Latin people. And so we get there, and the run of show is in Spanish. So I'd have a kid help sit with me and help me through that.
To help you through it.
I was VJing on 2 80-inch TVs. And
so these?
Yeah, so basically this. And we had a full DJ. So it was actually a huge production. It was really cool. It was an incredible event. It was really fun. Really had CO2. DJ
at a quinceañera, they had CO2.
They had a stage, DJ stage, lighting,
just a
whole 9 yards,
concert.
full production. I was with a production team in a front of house. It was crazy.
That's pretty cool.
And
imagine being that 15-year-old where you're just looking back and just guess what I did,
dude. Nuts.
We threw a fiesta.
Yeah,
full-fledged party.
So cool. And that was. And actually, I just recently did another one. Last January.
That's just your niche now.
Yeah, it's just this quinceañera guy.
You've learned how to speak Spanish since then.
No.
No, we'll get you a Rosetta Stone after this.
Around, I think is orange juice.
That's it.
I think.
I know papas fritas because that's what I call everybody.
French fries.
That is. See, you know more Spanish than you thought.
Two words.
What was your first big gig? Like your first where you were sweating bullets. Like,
oh my god,
better
I
not fuck
sweat
this
a lot
up.
of bullets. I played foam and glow or foam party in Wynwood, New Jersey, and
sounds like a great place.
yeah, it was cool. It's where Monopoly was. All those roads are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just shit was
See,
tight.
this is another trivia thing. You do know
Yeah,
all of this
I do.
wild
Yeah,
trivia.
It was cool to get there. Did that show, and so I woke up. The alarm didn't go off, so I had to drive to New Jersey from Connecticut. So fucked myself in traffic and got there like 3 hours late, and the wall wasn't built yet. And they were like asking me like how to program it, and I was like, dude, this is my first big gig. I didn't say that, but you know, fake it till you make it.
Right? Yeah.
So I called
that's been
Jay
the last 33 years of my life. I just fake all of it, dude. I still haven't made it. I just fake everything. I just fucking fake everything.
So you know, like calling Jay and Nate the whole time. I'm like, dude, like how do I like program this wall? And they're like, what are you talking about? It's like they're making me program the wall. So it was crazy. And then ended up playing like we didn't have a wall for the first 2 acts. So finally got it together and we
You show up
played
and
it.
you don't have a job.
Yeah, basically. So I shut up, played it, slayed it. And then I had to go to my hotel room, and it was in the middle of the night, and I got there, and there was, like, cops everywhere and fire trucks, and turned out there was a wedding party, and somebody got wasted and threw a vase at somebody else, and this was all happening on my floor. So I've been up for, like, 24 hours getting to this hotel.
Right. Stressed out because of the show.
Yeah, stressed out because of the show. And then I get there and there's cops everywhere, and this all happened on my floor. So I'm like just trying to get to bed. I'm like, dude, can you guys like be quiet?
just tell the police officer, hey man, I need you to tone it down.
Yeah.
Tell the vase guy to chill.
Yeah.
Like, I
literally,
need some
like,
sleep.
Take this guy out of here.
Yeah, just get him out of here quick. I've been up for literally a whole day.
Yeah. So that was my first big gig, and it was interesting for sure.
Yeah. What's the biggest gig that you've worked? You work for Steve Aoki.
Yes.
And what's the biggest gig that you've worked for Steve?
I mean, as far as like attendance, I'm pretty sure we had Lollapalooza, Argentina was 120,000 people.
And you ran visuals for Steve in front of
visuals for
120,000 people.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah, it was nuts.
That's crazy.
That was insane. We played a show in Mexico that was 100,000 people.
Does your adrenaline just absolutely fly through the roof?
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as he hits that intro, like, you know, you get the little nerves
you get the jitters.
Yeah, as soon as he hits that intro, you're just like, let's do this. Let's kill it. And you get hyped up. And
the fun thing about you guys as VJs, and you don't see it a lot, because a lot of VJs that travel are just like, they're doing little things. They're not having any fun. They're just, dude, you guys bounce around and dance and like,
dude,
the first time I met Jay, he was full-fledged, like, dancing in the booth, just going absolutely. You would have thought this was his show.
Yeah. We
like all of you guys are doing that. Yeah, you guys are like front of house artists.
Yeah, you talk to the crowd and get them hyped up.
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
nuts.
dance, sing, lose your voice every show just from singing.
Yeah,
like it's so fun.
It is fun. Watching you guys is fun. So like your work translates. If you're having fun, you're able to translate that visually.
Yeah,
to everybody else.
Exactly. Yeah.
You went on a tour with Steve, I think, in China, Japan.
Yeah, China. We did a month, and you talking about the
you almost died.
The almost death. Yeah,
you almost died.
We played a month in Asia, and on our first time to China, like day 3, we played in. I'm pretty sure it was Nanjing, and we ate, and we went to this restaurant. It was like really cool. You get to see all the food. Like the fish are like swimming in tanks, and you can like pick them out. It's like stuff like that. It was like crazy, like an aquarium looking.
Like a cool experience.
Yeah, and so we all like ate and tried new things, you know, as you do when you travel, you try whatever. And we got back to the hotel and about an hour. Well, let me preface this. So this was a crazy day, and it's anyways because when our tour manager Dylan and I went to do the video check and sound check. The way into the front of house booth was over in a dark corridor that was to be lit later, like during the show, and there's water from it. So you have to like walk on lily pads basically. Like, it is weird.
That's strange.
Yeah. And so the guy bringing me to front of house, there's obviously a language barrier, couldn't explain that to me in time for me to get there. And I took one step into a pitch dark hallway and fell into a puddle or a thing of water. So now we're 3 or 4 days into a month-long tour, and I just fucked my shoes up.
Oh, they're gonna smell gross. They're gonna smell fantastic.
I literally like chucked them, I think. So my feet are soaked. I'm pissed off. I am like trying to do my video check. In China, they have like the most incredible video setup. But it's like very hard to program there. So trying to do that, handle that, get it down. Dylan sound check, and I'm like, Dylan, my shoes are screwed, man. Whatever.
Just jumping around in the booth and there, it's all squishy.
Dude, I was barefoot.
It's like you're walking on sponges.
Barefoot in a fucking club in China.
That sounds bad.
So,
being barefoot in a club anywhere sounds horrible.
Oh, dude, so bad. So they're like, hold on, like
I don't know how girls do it.
It's gross. Don't do it.
It's
if you're a girl in a club, don't do it.
Keep your shoes on.
Yeah, it's never classy. So they're like, hold on, what shoe size are you? And I was like, I don't know, 42 or whatever. We're in Europe sizes. So they were like, all right, hold on. So they come back and they bring me a shoe box. And I was like, you guys giving me shoes? So they gave me shoes, and I was like, this is really cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate it because my shoes are screwed for now for the rest of this tour. So appreciate you.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was cool. So flash forward now, so we get back to the hotel, and we are, nap time before show, whatever you want to do. Come back downstairs, and our photographer, Sam, a good buddy of mine, he doesn't look great. And I'm like, did you nap before the show? Like, usually that's like, don't nap before the show, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
He says, no, I've been throwing up since we got back. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is my worst fear of like getting sick from like on tour.
Yeah, on tour.
So
that's like a fear for everyone.
Yeah, so he like looks like shit, throwing up, whole 9 yards, doesn't feel good. So we were like, all right, well, let's go to the show, finish it, and keep going. So we get to the show and play as usual. I shove my foot into my shoe and the shoes light up. So I got cool light up shoes from this. They're dope shoes.
They're like LA lights.
Yeah, so sick, dude. Looked so cool. Anyways, but that's besides the point. That's just like
you're a raver now.
That was like the highlight of this day because it goes very downhill very quickly from here on out in the story. So we're playing the show in about, I don't know, maybe like a little bit. We're close to the end. We probably have 20 minutes left of the show. I'm getting signals from my phone's blowing up. I'm getting signals from the guys down low. I haven't seen Sam in forever. Sam got sent home. He's just yakking so much, and they are hitting me up saying that the show's gonna end early because Steve's not feeling great. So I was like, oh my God. So we like get to the show, or we finish the show, run to the hotel. Steve's not feeling great. I am not feeling perfect, but I'm like, all right. Wake up the next morning. Me and Dylan have a flight at 8. Get up, and it's like, that feeling. You're just like, dude, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, your body's just shutting
throw
down.
Up. Yeah. So get up. I throw up like I don't even know how many times. So I'm like dying now. We have a show in, I forget what it's called, Macau, which is like Chinese Vegas. Place is wicked sick.
Yeah, the place is so sick.
So dope.
Oh, the pictures don't even look real.
No,
from
dude,
that place.
It's nuts.
Just casinos that are built like into the sky.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we're playing the show there, and we have an hour flight, and it is the longest flight I've ever taken in my life. And I threw up like 6 times on it, and it was miserable. We got there, and we had to drive. So you land, and then you have to drive. There's a bridge from mainland to Macau, and it's like the longest bridge in the world or something like that. And we got access to drive on it. You had to like get special access. So we're driving down it, and the window's cracked. I'm like,
just trying to get all the fresh air you can.
Dying, yeah, it's so bad. So
you're going for the full dog out the window.
Yeah, 100%. And so I'm like trying to like take medicine. I don't even know what I'm taking. They're just like handing me stuff like, this will help you out. So do the show, and it's like a little bit better. I was basically like hitting my cues and then like laying down on the ground. Like it was so bad.
That sucks.
So then we fly to, we all start to feel a little bit better. Well, there was like 4 of us sick at this point. We all start to feel a little bit better. And then we fly to Japan. We had 3 or 4 days off in Japan, in Tokyo. And Sam automatically like reverts back to what he was before. And so we're like really nervous now. We like had to go to the hospital, like whole 9 yards. Like it was really bad for like 3 or 4 of us. We got it so bad. Thought I was gonna die.
Dude, food poisoning is no joke, man.
Dude, I've never felt more sick in my life. I would never wish that upon anybody. Like
food poisoning is
and
tough.
You get dehydrated, like your hands like can't work.
Everything is
like, dude, how am I gonna play a show if I can't move my hands?
Yeah. Well, you're also sick in a country that you've never been in.
Yeah.
You just traveled there.
Yeah.
There's no sign of you going home.
No, and we're just like, thank God we didn't have shows for those 3 or 4 days, because that would have been like, if we had to keep playing shows, it wouldn't have gotten any better. It was just kept going.
Yeah.
So thank God we had a couple days off. Sam didn't even leave the hotel for 3 days. Like it was nuts.
He was quarantined?
Yeah, he couldn't get out of bed. So
Yeah.
I mean, he
quarantined to bed. He quarantined himself to bed. Yeah.
So that was insane.
That is insane. And like being in a whole different country, like you can't like call your parents and be like, "Hey, mom, dad,
Yeah,
I'm in the hospital. Can you come get me?" You know, you're like,
Well, you gotta
yeah, you just
hang
need
out.
to. Yeah, what do? You just have to figure it out. Traveling with Steve Aoki, he's not just a DJ. He's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Right. Massive star.
Mm-hmm.
What is that experience like? Not just at shows, but if you guys are out doing stuff. Like, I think you guys went to Disney or something like that.
It's insane. Like, I'm so fortunate to be with them, and like we get experiences that I would have never had in any other
They
capacity.
just shut down Walt Disney for you.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't. But yeah, we get to. It's incredible. We get to like do a lot of fun things. Like Steve is so outgoing and like loves to do like anything fun.
Right.
Adrenaline rushes, like anything like that. So we get to do a lot of cool like cliff jumping and like exploring when we're in new places. He loves to go out and like see stuff so we're not just like we don't spend very long anywhere. So it's like cool that when we're there, we get to like experience it as much as we can. Yeah,
right.
like he's just down to like go. We're gonna go downtown and like hang out, or we're gonna go play this, or we're gonna go do this, and it's like it makes touring like so much better than just like nap, play,
Nap, fly,
nap,
right.
fly. Yeah, it's like, and sometimes it is like that, and but it's like you get like it means more when you get to go do some fun stuff, and it's like explore and like see these cultures that
You attach yourself to the city you're playing in.
Exactly. Yeah, and it just like means so much more than just being like, yeah, like I've been to all these places, but like it doesn't. You don't know anything about it. But like sometimes we get to like explore and like actually get this like rich culture of. I think it's like it's an incredible feeling and experience to go around and do.
Have you guys ever been in a situation where like rabid fans are attacking?
I wouldn't say like attacking, but like we've had experiences like where everywhere we go is kind of like a crowd sort of follows us, and nothing too bad ever. I wouldn't say like I haven't seen any like situation where it's like out of hand or anything like that.
Right.
So I mean, their fans are pretty good. Like the fans are great to us. They're so nice and like inviting, and they know a lot about us. Like even like guys that aren't Steve, like the rest of the on the tour, they like take time to like follow us on Instagram and whatever, and like learn who we are and like what else we like besides just like being the dude next to Steve.
Yeah, that's
like
cool.
Really cool. Yeah, it's very like makes you feel good. You know, makes you feel appreciated. And like,
how many pictures do you take with people?
Not too many, but I've taken quite a few. Like I would say like not like a outstanding number, but like decent amount. Like, front of house, you're like jamming the whole time. And you're like, people are like, dude, that dude's fun.
Yeah.
Like, can we get a picture with that guy?
That's cool. I mean, that's all Steve's show is too. It's like his show is just tons of fun.
So much fun.
Like from start to finish, just full energy.
High energy, so much fun, singing along, everything. It's like whole 9 yards, so much fun.
Yeah, the whole team is great too. The whole Steve Aoki team with Dylan and all those boys. Yeah. Just fantastic.
Our dudes are top notch, high quality people.
Yeah, they are. And the great thing about it is, like, you're all, superstar DJ, say what it is, but he's a human, man. One day he complimented my coworker on the cakes, because the cakes are a big thing.
They're huge.
And sometimes people fuck them up.
Yeah, we get a lot of
fucked up cakes. And Dylan said that. And then like Steve came off and he was just like, he looks at my coworker Kathy and Alex, and he was just like, those are the best cakes I think I've ever thrown. And you just watch like the elation, because we've done so many Steve shows, right? You don't want to. He's become like a friend of the company and the whole team. Like, you want to do right by them. Like, those are not just guys you're working with anymore. Those are like your friends. Yeah. So when he comes off stage and he's like, those could be the best cakes I've ever thrown. You feel we all were just like, oh boy, like I can stop sweating now. Like, this is, because that's a major part of his brand and his show. And
it is.
If you fuck that up for him and he looks bad, guess what? You look even worse.
Yeah.
You look even worse. You look even worse. So there's a segment on this show that I think I'm going to start. And it's because Susan was on the show, guest of the show, really close friend of mine. She's like, hey, I'm in school. And when I'm just chilling, I think about random questions that I want you to answer on the show.
Love it.
So I'm like, okay, what do you got? So Jesse, I want you to take part in this as well. We're going to call this the Susan segment.
Let's go.
The first question What Disney character were you most attracted to as a kid?
Does it have to be animated? Yeah, we'll do animated because it's creepy if it's not. Sleeping Beauty
Sleeping Beauty
or Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Wow, she's this big.
I mean, yeah, but
She's
okay,
this big.
whatever.
She's the size of a fucking ant.
Yeah, I mean, if she was big, I mean,
Could
okay,
she?
whatever. Sleeping Beauty.
So
Final answer, Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty, final answer.
Jesse, get in on this.
Go ahead, Jess. What do you got? Whoa, who's doing that?
Who's that?
We're backfiring into our mics.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Wait, Disney character or actor?
It just says
Character.
Disney. It says Disney character.
Oh, freaking Ariel.
Ariel. Oh, you like red hair, huh? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. We found Jesse's type
And no
here.
legs.
Red hair and completely fish from the bottom.
Wet all the time.
Wow.
completely
Oh my
soaked.
God.
Completely soaked all the time. I was gonna go, because I'm taking the easy way out here. I guess I'm going with Jasmine.
That's a good one. I just watched the Aladdin, the new one.
Yeah.
like 2 days ago.
Jasmine, elite. Also,
I'll give it to you.
a whole new world. What a song.
A whole new world.
Let's never do that again.
Put it in there though.
Let's never do that again. The second question is, what kind of cheese do you most identify
Gouda.
as? Ooh,
Gouda. It's best cheese.
Is it?
Absolutely. If you disagree, then you don't know cheese.
Wow. Wow. I just got absolutely shut down. I'm going to go with I'm pepper jack.
Oh, okay. That's
Because-
a solid second though.
Pepper jack spicy,
Yeah.
a little sweet.
I like it.
Good cheese.
I'm a big cheese guy.
Me too.
Love it.
Love cheese boards.
Yeah.
Love them.
Love,
Jesse.
love trying cheese. You know what I just recently learned as an adult of how expensive cheese actually is.
Yeah, cheese, it's more
I
expensive
saw-
than drugs.
yeah,
Not
saw
that I do
some,
drugs, but if I did,
Put that in there. We don't do drugs.
if I did, I still would buy cheese.
Dude, right? You're like, I saw some horseradish cheddar. I was like, pff, sign me up. That sounds fire.
$50.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to have to go to the bank before I get this.
$49.99. Jesse,
Bro,
kind of cheese?
I don't know.
You don't know about?
American.
No. It's tough.
It is tough. It's a tough
Pick
question.
one.
Maybe cotija cheese?
Oh, wow! The stuff they sprinkle on top of tacos.
Yeah, tacos.
Wow, wow,
That's a good one.
That's a
Jesse.
great one.
That was a left field one. And I
That was a
appreciate it.
left field one. Me too. That was great. What's your favorite Halloween costume as a kid?
And still is Batman.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
Batman all the time.
All
You're just
the time. Anytime I can be Batman.
We carpooled in, and you were driving as Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were wearing the costume. and
I
everything.
actually, on my life, keep a Batman costume in my trunk. Not entirely sure why. Probably just laziness. Won't take it out. But, get out of the show and get out of the club at 2 and just go fight crime until I have to be home.
just go fight crime till I have to
I'm
be home.
Boston's Batman, baby.
Yeah, you are. The New England's Batman.
New England's Batman, yeah.
It's in case you get pulled over after the club, you can just whip it out. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Can't
Batman.
give Batman a ticket.
That's true. It's like throw
Above
the
the
cape
law.
over. He's above the law. Jesse, what was your favorite costume
I'm
growing
fucking
up?
Spider-Man.
You DJ'd as Spider-Man last year, right?
Yeah.
Halloween.
Yeah.
You are a better
Yes.
Spider-Man than actual Spider-Man.
He is.
I want to make
He
that
is.
clear.
His hair's way better.
Oh, way better.
No
Flip,
offense,
flip,
Tom
flip, flip,
Holland.
flip.
Clip, clip, clip. Mine was my parents when I was young. They
I thought you said as your parents. I was like,
no,
what a costume.
Yeah, my dad dressed me up as him. When I was young, I was a gift. They wrapped me in a box, literal box.
That's funny.
I mean, you are a gift.
Thanks,
You
Jesse.
are.
Thank you,
Gift.
thank you. But I couldn't move my arms, so there's a picture of me
just
in
arms
this
out,
box,
just
arms out, literally just.
walking on the street.
I was wearing a hat with a bow on it. I looked adorable. I'm like, but how this costume is just.
You're like trick or treat.
Yeah, I'm like, trick or treat. Sorry, ma'am. I just
Thank
knocked
you.
over your plants. It's like, I mean, when I look back and I see those pictures, I'm like, that was great. That was great.
We need to see these pictures.
Yeah.
Super creative.
we gotta get these
I'll
up.
find the picture and I'll send it so we can post it. This thing, you're gonna be like, this is awesome.
Top tier.
What would you put on your rider? Jesse has one. I know Jesse's, but not the amount of Jesse, not the amount of sake we usually consume.
As far as like anything,
Yeah.
anything I want.
Yeah,
That's like really hard.
I know what I want. If you want to get a
I
second
mean,
to think about
Sour
it.
Patch Kids are on our rider.
Yeah, they are.
and that is fantastic.
Those are
so
what
yeah.
Sour Patch watermelons?
just any kind. No,
So-
did you add the extreme ones? Extreme ones
Yeah.
are where it's at.
Yeah, those are good.
Dude, Sour Patch strawberries are like underrated.
Yeah, those are fire too.
Dude.
Have you ever seen the big nerds?
Yeah.
The big nerd
Dude, the
candies?
big-
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd probably say candy.
candy.
My dentist wouldn't like that, but yeah.
I would definitely ask for a PlayStation everywhere I went.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too.
For the green room, just so I could just start beating
Just
people
like-
in FIFA.
Yeah. Problem is, though, if you don't spend too much time there, then it's like you don't get to play that much.
Just spend a couple hours just whooping people in FIFA.
Yeah, you just show up so early just so you can play.
Yeah, absolutely. Why are you going to the venue so early? Your set's not for another 4 hours. Like, because I have to beat people in FIFA
Yeah.
and take their money.
Just call out everyone that's there.
Just call out everyone. Random security guy walks by. You're like, you want to get your ass kicked in FIFA? Come on
Yeah,
in.
Come here. You got 20 minutes? Come here.
You got 20 minutes. Yeah. You're not going to get fired. Tell them I sent you. And the last one, which is an aggressive one. This is an aggressive one.
Hit me.
Would you rather, I can't even read it out loud. Would you rather lose 2 inches off your manhood or lose all 10 of your fingers?
You mean my third leg? Probably lost. Probably 2 inches off of that bad boy. I need these babies to make money.
Oh my God.
I can afford that.
Yeah. I can't. I'm only this big.
Doesn't even
No,
sound
same
this big.
thing. I'd lose 2 inches off my man
Yeah, dude,
because your
we need these
fingers,
bad
you need
boys.
these things for stuff.
Yeah, all 10, dude.
Yeah,
I couldn't VJ.
you like.
Couldn't do.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I can make up for
prosthetic.
those 2 inches with these fingers.
Oh, Jesse.
Let's go.
He's right. He's right, though.
Yeah, I mean, there you
It's all
go.
about finger skills, ladies.
That is the Susan segment, which I think I'm gonna keep in forever. I think we have to, right?
I like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
segment.
yeah.
I like that a lot.
That was a good one.
It's like
Before we wrap this bad boy up, young Cam, you got anything pressing? Actually, your parents just bought an RV, kicked you out.
yeah,
You're
I
evicted.
can't believe I'm
You're
talking about my
homeless.
parents on a podcast. Yeah,
You're kicked
So,
out. You're evicted. If anybody has a home for Cam,
Yeah, I'm looking currently homeless dog. And, looking to be adopted.
Somebody-
Yeah, my parents sold
somebody
their
called.
house.
Somebody hit up at Cam Nightride on Instagram.
Yeah,
Fill out the adoption paper.
Yeah, I'll vet through them. I'll have my handler vet through them. But yeah, they sold their house, and so for the last month, we've been packing up everything that we own and basically selling it because we're not buying another house.
Because your parents
Yeah.
are fucking deucing out.
Yeah,
they're
my
saying, "See you,
parents
Cam,
are living their dream, kicking me out,
kicking you out,
Yeah, I
getting
still
an
do live with my
RV."
parents. What about it?
Same here.
And yeah, they bought an RV and they're gonna travel around the country. So I get to, I guess, like visit them anytime I can. That'd be
That's
cool.
sick. That's
Yeah,
sick.
So it's really cool.
But other than that, man, what else you got going on? Anything pressing? Anything going on?
Not really too much. Just keeping on.
Keeping-
no, yeah,
doing trivia?
yeah,
Keeping
doing,
on?
doing trivia. Hanging out with my girlfriend a lot. I'm moving into her house because I have no home. So
Yeah, disregard everything we just said about sliding into his DMs.
yeah. Don't fill out those papers.
Don't fill out those papers. Don't fill out those papers.
I'm currently spoken for in the adoption. So.
yeah. Well,
But yeah, that, and we're just taking that as step forward.
Nice,
We're
man.
Gonna get our own place soon
there you go.
and get a dog. 2 cute dogs.
2 cute dogs.
Yeah,
And you can adopt me
That's
if you
the
want.
goal.
You can actually adopt me.
there you go. I'll
I'm
slide
single.
into your DMs
I slide into my DMs and then
Adopt.
we'll figure it out.
and play trivia with you. It's really
Yeah.
the only things I got going on.
That's it. Well, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Appreciate
having me.
ya.
This is incredible.
Thanks, man. Thanks, everybody, for
Appreciate
listening. Till next week.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Jesse.
Make sure you listen on Apple, Spotify.
YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouPorn.
If you want to see these nice faces, yeah, we'll post it there too. Why not?
Yeah, we'll put.
Capture all the audiences.
I would be the first podcast on YouPorn.
It'd probably get a lot of views. They'd be like, "What's this podcast?"
They would just scroll right to
And-
the fact where we just talk about our manhood or our fingers. And they'd
Yeah.
just be like, okay, and.
Yeah, it's like a solid 5 seconds of a lot of views for that.
All right, homies. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we need you to buy Dogecoin.
Doge.
Doge to the moon, baby. Let's go. Wake it
Get it.
up.
Woof, woof.